Are you requesting that the father pays child support for the child, Francesca,
Yes.
even though the child is...
Wait, hold up. She wants child support for a child that's living with the father? Someone grab the rule book because I think we just found a loophole the size of Texas.
currently living with the father, is that correct?
Yes.
Child support should be set at $893 per month. Do you have any additional information that you would like to offer to the court as it relates to this case, sir?
The only thing I do have is a text message from her.
This is where things get real. The father isn't here to dodge payments. He's fighting for his kids' mental health and stability. And let's be honest, that's the battle that really matters.
Telling me 3 times that I can keep my kids and stay out of her life and she don't want them. I've been trying to get my kids for years. I've been going up and down with this over child support. I don't care about the money. I care about my kids' mental health and their school and their life. That's it. This woman has already exposed that she don't want them to me. I wish I can show y'all guys these messages that I have. I would print them up if I have to. But she exposed that I need to get them and stay out of her life. That's what I want.
This time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the mother in this matter. Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Yes, it's Gina Todora.
And can I get you to state the name of the child or children that we're here in reference to?
Yes, Dominic Mims and Francesca Mims.
And who do the children currently reside with?
They're currently with their dad right now.
And are they living with their dad or just residing with their dad?
My daughter is just residing. My son lives with his dad.
And how long has the daughter, Francesca, been with the father?
Since January 22nd.
Pause. She claims the father took the child and won't give her back. That's a serious accusation. But let's see if the facts match up, because in court, feelings don't win cases, evidence does.
And is there any specific reason why the child, Francesca, is currently residing with the father?
He took her and he was.
And the child, Dominic, is currently living with the father, is that correct?
That's correct.
And how long has Dominic been living with the father?
Since October of 2023.
And is it your request today that the child, Francesca, be returned back to you?
Yes, sir.
And what steps, or if any, have you taken to get the child, Francesca, returned back to you?
I've looked into enforcing the initial court order where the custodial order of joint custody is in place. I have talked to Francesca. She claimed that she wanted to finish the school year out there, and that once school was over, she would like to come back.
And are you requesting that the father pays child support for the child, Francesca?
Yes.
Even though the child is currently living with the father, is that correct?
Yes. Well, he owes arrears.
I'm just asking about child support going forward, ma'am. All right, just one moment. And if child support was to be ordered based off of the father's income, the state has calculated child support in the amount of $893. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
And as it relates to the medical, how do your children currently receive insurance? Is it through the state or through your employer?
Yes, I carry them through the state.
And just confirm you have both children through the state. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you requesting that the children continue to receive the insurance through the state?
As long as, if he doesn't have a way to carry them, I would like to continue to carry.
Oh, the numbers are rolling in and things aren't adding up. Both kids are with dad. Why is he still on the hook for thousands in child support? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Twilight Zone, Family Court Edition.
And the state has calculated, based off the father's income, with both children receiving state medical, that the father should pay a total of $390 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes, sir.
All right. And as it relates to the child support arrears, the state has calculated child support arrears in the amount of $13,104.47 and requesting that the father pays that back at $130 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
I thought we had agreed to the $14,000. There's a $14,000 because what she had originally calculated was both of the children being gone since October. And I let her know that that was not accurate, that Dominic's been gone since October and Francesca's been gone since January 22nd, and she recalculated the number at 14,000, and I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a little bit more than 30.
And Your Honor, the state would like to offer into evidence what will be marked as State's Exhibit 1, which is a copy of the pay record. May we share the screen at this time, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just one moment. This is a pay record here in this matter, and as of March 31st, 2024, the actual calculation for the child support arrears are in the amount of $15,924.47. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am? Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
However, you are in agreement to provide some possession credits. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your Honor, the state is requesting that this be admitted into evidence as State's Exhibit 1, which is, again, the pay record in this matter.
State Exhibit 1 is admitted.
And may I stop sharing my screen at this time, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And as it relates to the, just one moment here. As it relates to the credit, you are requesting that the father only be provided with 3 months of possession credits. Is that correct?
For Francesca, and then I think it would be 6 months for Dominic.
And that would be a calculation of $14,796.47. Are you in agreement to the father paying that back at $130 per month?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand? I'm sorry, just one moment here. 1 second. And as it relates to the conservatorship, are you requesting that the parties be named as joint managing conservator?
And there it is. She only wants 1 kid back. And why is that important? Because legally, having at least 1 child in her custody could mean more financial support. But hey, I'm sure it's about love, not money, right?
Yes.
And just to confirm, as it relates to the possession of the child Dominic, are you in agreement to the father continuing to have possession of that child?
Yes, sir.
And you're just requesting that the child, Francesca, reside with you. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you in agreement to the father paying the court costs associated with this matter today?
Yes, sir.
All right. I believe that is the extent of the issues that are before the court. Do you have any additional information that you'd like to offer to the court as it relates to this case?
No, just I want my daughter back home.
And as it relates to your daughter leaving, you said that you haven't necessarily taken any steps through the court to have the child return back home. Is that correct?
That's correct. I did not go to the court to get an enforcement.
And did you contact the police to have the child return home?
Yes, I did.
And what happened with that?
I called Saxe Police Department, which is where I was residing, and they basically told me that they could do nothing because there could possibly be another custody agreement that they don't know about. But what I was told from someone else is that I could go actually to the Louisville Police Department and then get them to enforce the order. But I didn't want to involve the police and like traumatize Francesca or like make the situation more dramatic than it has to be. I would like for him just to take the necessary steps to bring her back home.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Just one moment. I'm sorry, no further question for this party, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the father in this matter. Sir, can I get you to unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
My name is Lonnie Mims.
And Mr. Mims, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Are you talking about those?
Sir, are you in agreement that there should be no geographical restrictions?
Correct. Agree with that. Yes.
Are you in agreement that there has been no issue relating to family violence?
Correct.
And are you in agreement for the non-disclosure to continue into this matter?
Correct.
As it relates to the child, Dominic, that child is currently residing with you, is that correct?
Yes.
And the child, Francesca, she is currently residing with you as well, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And how long has Dominic been residing with you, sir?
In October the 11th.
Of what year, sir?
And now we reach the moment of truth. The father is about to lay out why both kids are with him. Buckle up, because something tells me this is where the real plot twist drops.
I'm sorry? Oh, 2023.
And as it relates to the child from Francesca, how long has that child been residing with you?
January of 2023.
2023 or 2024, sir?
I apologize. 2024. My apologies.
And did the child run away and begin living with you?
No, there was a call that was made to me from her at night, just due to a lot of the activity that goes on at her house. And me, as you know, all parents protect their kids that we're supposed to do. So the stuff that she exposed to me was concerning. And she asked me if I could pick her up from school because she had a mental breakdown. So when I picked her up from school, I gave her the weekend to relax before I asked her what's going on, because you just can't say you can't go back home. It doesn't work like that. So I asked her to write what was the concern was before she go home, so I know. And what she wrote down, if y'all like me to explain what she wrote down, on the reason why I kept her, and I called all the necessary police departments, they told me to protect my kid.
All right, and just to confirm, sir, the mother never gave you permission to get the child, is that correct?
Correct, but I do get them every weekend though. Every weekend there's already an understanding that I pick them up every weekend.
And has the mother attempted to get the child placed back into her home?
She has called the child and we talked a couple times. We both could not come on an agreement.